the hell? Can't request taxi. Alright, fuck it, let's go.
Oh yeah, my uniform 42 is wrong as well. I'm gonna check uniform 6 just to make sure that's correct.
Yeah.
30 miles. Blacker, factory, roger.
Oh, well,
Say again, 3.
Cyborg, factory, leader.
he's responding to me.
H3004.
Frequency is 370.
Blacker, flat 1.
Decimal
Contact
45.
for takeoff. Switch to 253575.
Okay, uniform 6 is correct for me.
Copy 4, we're already taxiing. Cool that you made it.
Sure, come here, got foggy.
Cyborg, 5, leader. You're outside my airspace. Contact me 30 miles out.
Are we left in the line?
We are taxiing. Taxi to the left.
He's following. Copy, but are we the last line? Alright, he wasn't responding 37045 either. It was some different airport. Let's go, we're already behind. Alright guys, line up. I'm taking the left one runway right side.
Copy.
2 taking left.
4 taking right side. 3 taking right side.
4 taking left. 1 set. Let's do a 5-second departure. 2 set.
3 set.
2 and 3 copy. 4 copy.
Just take off, we're 3 minutes late already.
Yep. Alright, I'm burning.
Good yardstick 4.
Rolling.
Two 4.
3 ammo visual. Oh yeah, the 2s are the good guys now.
Yeah, that scared me a little bit. As soon as off the runway, you can...
Yeah. Alright, left hand turn to steer 3.
2.
3.
4. Flight push uniform 6. Cyborg checking technical.
Cyborg 5-2.
Cyborg 5-3.
Package Cyborg checking in 4 good ships.
Cyborg Dark Star radar contact. Alpha check bullseye 253 108 7000. Package picture update. New group leading edge bullseye 07832. 2 contacts hostile fast hot. Follow on group 30 miles.
Okay guys, I'm going to keep it fast here to catch up to the package.
We'll look for bogeyed up.
Yeah, we got that extra
Bulldog
tank.
4. Nearest threat is leading edge bullseye 08428 20,000.
Bulldog. Lead, say speed.
410 knots.
2.
Lead group Smith F-16 2 contacts.
Stevie, we're almost 3 minutes late, right?
Yeah. I would suggest we use the afterburner.
Copy, flight, gate, go gate.
We have the extra tank, so
A firm.
New
Still-
group bullseye
still 5 degrees nose high.
35 scramblers. Threat to Viper and Warhawk.
Viper Warhawk is coming out from.
Pull it back to 475 knots.
3.
Traffic low.
We did a mirror Discord.
Visual traffic.
Warhawk, can you push? Warhawk, A firm.
Scrambler group now track north.
Copy, Dark Star.
Hey, lead, you want to fence in now?
Yeah, let's go ahead and fence in.
Two's fenced 12-3.
3's fence 12-8.
Okay, Warhawk, press area.
Flight level at 21,000.
Uh, 1-3 recommend music.
300.
Bulldog, bogeyed up. Who's dropping central line?
Scrambler group bullseye 111.
Yeah, my center line's track.
5,000.
My center's still feeding. 1 recommend music.
Alright, play music on.
3.
Try to get up to 475 knots again.
Update. Picture is now many groups north of the Scrambler group 30 miles.
4 gate.
Warhawk, Ramon is clear. Say again for Warhawk. Airfield is clear. 8 turn, Warhawk pushing. Be advised, Warhawk 1-1 is having problems. Warhawk 1-3 is now leads down to 3 ships.
Warhawk 1 in.
Copy.
Picture's now 13 group.
2, are you on left side?
Mass 50 miles north
Yep.
of you, track south Viper.
Visual. Blind 3 and 4.
How many miles, Dark Star?
Leading edge 32, center of mass 50.
Copy.
Please 5 miles trail. Element is 5 miles trail.
3, copy.
Shorebirds over bullseye right now.
Oh wow.
Alright, let's pull it to Buster.
Warhawk 1 in.
2. Bullseye 4. Okay, dope.
Bulldog 4, nearest threat, leading edge, bullseye 100 for 27.
Sorry, I'm hitting steer full.
F4.
Obviously.
Jackal established north cap lane. Picture.
Jackal picture is a fuck ton of group, leading edge 45 miles east of you.
Dark Star, sideward, be advised. 1 minute behind carrot.
Warhawk status attack. Warhawk airway down. Copy, you are egressing. Affirm.
Warhawk merged bandits 5 miles behind you, 10,000 diving.
I do not care.
Dark Star declares 002 18 20,000 track west.
Bullseye 0018, 20,000 F16, 2 contacts, hostile.
Bulldog declare 10622 23,000.
Bingo.
106, 22, 25,000 F4, 2 contacts, track south.
Hostile.
Hostile.
Caution.
Alright guys, you see all the strobers out there?
Yeah, I got new two pop-ups that's north of the bullseye right now.
Viper, you've got 8 ships to hostile to your north, F4s, F16s.
2's got a lock on the 2 F4s that's heading south. 16 nails, 11 o'clock.
Same.
Element
Jackal 5, you have follow-on contacts for those F16s 30 miles to your north.
Yeah, go ahead and spin, Stevie.
Looks like those 16s are headed north into the northern cap lane.
Yeah.
Darkstar, Warhawk, ID that group, we are merged. F4.
Warhawk merged, F4 is 5,000, 2 contacts.
Roger.
F4s.
Viper status.
Alright, 1 and 2 cold right.
2.
Element continue hot.
2 times 16s to the north.
Bulldog 4.
Hey, from you, we got a lot of them out there.
Is F4 is merged with Viper and Warhawk. Bullseye 150 for 25, 5,000. Jackal 5-3 merged 20,000.
So that's, they're merged up north.
Three, I have contact 3 o'clock. Contact 3 o'clock, 2
3 o'clock.
No, I think that's
That's friendly.
Bulldog 4, buggered out.
Bulldog 4, nearest threat, still the fur ball, bullseye 156 for 25.
4 hook left.
Understand none of them have committed on us.
Element turning cold.
Bulldog 4, you're clear.
Right hot, 2.
2.
Darkstalk, Warhawk, bug it up.
Fox 2, 29325.
Warhawk, leading edge threats, bullseye 140 for 30. That's like 20 miles behind you.
Roger. Dark Source, Cyborg, boogie up.
Cyborg 3, you've got nothing in your lane.
Hey, Warren, I lost you on deal link.
20 miles to your north. You've got additional follow-ons in your lane, 50 miles.
I think one got this connector or something.
Oh, bad.
Not sure where his AI is going, but I'm still following him.
Okay.
No, he's back. One, are you in the pit?
A-frame, yeah, I fixed the data link.
Okay.
Bulldog, you have a heavy group, 6 contacts, your lane, bullseye 15025.
Still in the rings to the north, F-16s.
F-16s and F-4s.
Yeah, they're merchant.
Buddy Spike 5 for 53-18724. Low left.
Dark Star, 2 ray gun. Dark Star declare 07219, strobing.
07015, 17.
Visual to on the dog foot.
Contacts.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that's an F4 group hostile. 1 and 2 right cold.
Bulldog 4, they're gonna bug it up. Copy.
Bulldog 4, nearest threat, your lane. Bullseye
Is it the bullseye?
10,000
Out defensive.
What? Say again. 161.
16320,
4 hook left.
track northwest.
Bulldog 4 commit. 20, 8,000.
Cyborg, those are cross committing onto you.
Cyborg.
Darkstar, Warhawk, we can deal.
One, are you still defensive?
Yeah, I hit the deck, I was defensive.
Warhawk and Viper, you're clean.
Climbing out. Toward the west.
Correction, Viper, you might have those guys behind you.
16 nails, 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Tree's clean.
Viper, do you need a
Element
little
hot.
help?
I think you're in front of you.
Push it on the
Behind enemy.
Sides.
Lane low.
Viper, you're clean.
16, got a lock on me.
3, we are boogie. 6 o'clock low, push it.
Jackal,
You're Spike 16 too.
Slide 16.
20 miles to your north cold.
3 is checking 6.
4 is spike 4. 3 spike 4.
Maneuver hot.
Alright, 2 in.
40 miles out. Oh, they're turning off.
Bulldog 4 merged with 5 enemy F-16s. 18,000.
4 hook right. Element cold. Four spike phantom. 3 spike phantom.
4 on aim.
18,000. Hostile print F4 Singleton.
Heading 250.
4 Lincoln.
I got F4,
Body spike, body spike, body spike, body spike.
that's two.
Cyborg,
Do you see those 3? Do you see those 2?
Confused.
10 contacts.
2, you with me?
Sorry, I lost track of you here. See 3 and 4 here.
22,000. Hostile print F-16.
Sorry, I got F-16 on, that's locking me up.
Break. Star Warhawk, declarative group, bullseye 27535. Repeat permission to engage.
That's me. That's two.
Ah.
Roger.
Okay, better safe than sorry.
Nearest track stop 080.
There's a F-16 hostile here somewhere.
Yeah.
F-16, Stushek.
I've lost complete track of everything.
Cyborg, that guerrilla group now 25 miles. Bullseye 34511, 22,000.
Okay, one is at the bottom end of, at the south end of our box. Spike 29. Buddy spike.
Cyborg 5, you also have...
I still got 16s coming in.
Darkstar, say again.
I think the northern cap zone is gone.
Cyborg 5, leaker F-16s to your south.
I got 3 times F-16. Right, two's gonna run. Set.
Light push west.
Flight heads to 4.
307, 23, 17,000 northbound.
30823, 17,000, F-16 hostile.
Jackal 5 targeted that guy.
Bulldog, buggy out.
Bulldog, you have a leaker F-16 8 miles to your north, 10,000 track west, and 2 more follow-on contacts to your east. East, no factor.
Status F4 to our,
I got 120, 9 miles.
F4 your south is friendly.
Say again, 2.
I got Bra 120, 9 miles. I'm at Steer 4 right now.
Altitude, Laker F-16 in the center lane.
8,000 track north, bullseye 2283.
4 continues
29,
C4.
16,000 track north. That guy's a smoker, left-hand turn.
Okay, I see one jet that's heading towards Steer 4 right now.
That's me.
That's
Me,
me.
I'm wiggling.
There's 2 passing over you. I'm just checking.
Visual.
I got the 16 lock on me again.
Okay, I got Neil 16, 6 o'clock.
Jackal merging with 7 F-16.
1 is turning hot.
2's hot on the F-16.
Darkstar Cyber, bogeyed out.
Cyborg. Nearest threat, bullseye 2509. 13 miles to your north.
Okay, 2's in on a F-16.
Also F-16, 2 contacts.
Trees,
Smoker eastbound at 16,000.
19619.
trees marshalling over Steer 4.
Viper, backstop north lane.
Bulldog, buggied out.
Bulldog, this threat is 20 miles.
We got
to
F4
north
under us.
Cyborg.
Lost visual.
Viper, assist.
Alright, 4.
Assist Jackal, north lane, bullseye 290 for 28.
Right, 2's turning cold towards the Steer 4. There was an F4 under us.
Friendly enemy F-16s.
Trees running hot. 4 turn hot.
Shot down.
4 got vision.
4 I'm on the left.
Viper
on the
hot,
left side.
north lane, backstop.
Body spike. Oh,
3, can you not kill me?
Sorry, it's hard to keep track of everybody here, but there's a F-16 over here somewhere.
yeah, trees merge
Bulldog,
16, no eyes.
status spike F4, 020.
4 visual. F4 is to your south. Everything to your Bulldog, everything to your south and west is friendly.
Sentry 1, contact is friendly.
I see 2 F-16s. One's high, one's low.
Bulldog, near threat.
Okay, leads positive, Steer 5.
20 F-16, track east.
Oh, friendly.
Darkside, declare bullseye 272, 41, 3000.
I see two F-16s flying around each other.
Followed by many enemies.
Is that you and one and 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dragging to the,
Okay, alright, I'm coming back from the east.
defense, got like 6 on my 6.
Do we have friendly F-16s?
Jackal,
I don't think so.
I'm low and in the lead. Angels 5. Copy that.
By the spike, by the spike.
Dark side.
Don't fight.
Yeah. Why is there friendly F-16 here?
Hostile as well.
Okay.
Two's in a climb.
Alright, I think I see you 3 out there. I'm coming towards you.
3's near Steer 4. Left hand turn.
Darkstar, Warhawk, declare group, bullseye 251, 86.
Bulldog 41, Sentry 1, nearest track drop 030, 16, 22,000.
Friendly.
Singleton.
Package.
Friendly, we are getting 16 RWR.
Yeah, I think we have friendly F-16 WR.
Yeah, you got grouped north. Bullseye 29724. F-16's hostile, hot.
Warhawk 13.
26442, 10,000 hostile.
Alright, is this you guys up here? I'm 17,000 right behind you.
Yeah.
Sentry 1,
It's,
nearest track drop
3's rocking the swings.
040, 16, 31,000.
Okay, 3, I'm on you.
Hostile print F-16, Singleton.
Gonna get some hate.
See.
Cyborg, if able, vector 300, assist with the furball, 20 miles.
300.
5-3, status my 6.
Jackal 5-3, you're clean. They're all engaged with Viper.
That'll be the north side.
Spike 6 o'clock.
I'm Spike 16 on my ass.
Jackal 5-3, nearest threat is 15 miles to your 6. Engaged with Viper.
Okay, mayday, 5-5-1. Killing out.
I don't see anything there. Looks so clean.
Bulldog, bug it out.
452, Sentry 1,
Hold on, nearest
Alright,
threat.
Stevie, I'm turning around.
20 miles to your north, enemy at 16, 5,000. Tracks out.
Wait, I'm headed back to Steer 4. I'm wandering into the other cap lane.
Bulldogs commit. 211 for 14.
Sorry, one lost track of you.
Dark Star declared 26843, 12,000 east.
Hey, somebody just got shot down to the east.
5 and hostile F-16.
Sorry, to the west.
Viper 5, any of you go left to live?
3's turning cold.
Cyborg, you've got leakers at
Somebody just got
to your
shot
west,
down behind us.
20 miles.
I saw it.
Like there's a 16 in our box. On the deck.
Copy.
Cyborg and Jackal suggest you clean
280.
these guys in the egress. You've got a fuck coming in behind.
Reagan 215, 14,000. 42.
Jackal 53271 42 2000 hostile F-16.
Cyborg 52, Sentry 1, nearest track drop 090.
Two, where are you?
123,000.
Oh my god, there's a F-16 that's within a mile of me.
Where are you?
He's spiking me. Cyber 1 merged.
Jackal 5 merged. 2 in the north.
One, see, where are you?
Bullseye 263 for 33.
Cyborg, you're merged left turn with 2 F-16s hostile.
Declare 21118, 19,000.
I got no visual of whoever's merged with me.
Got too high.
Bulldog
Two's merged,
threat,
two's merged.
Bra 080, 23,000 hostile F-16.
Bogeyed out, bogeyed out.
15 miles to your east, 24,000 hostile F-16.
Check.
Buddy spike, merge.
Is the bandit at 25?
Altitude.
8 firm.
Bulldogs
Fox
commit.
4 pressing.
Fox 2, 16.
Fox 2.
Pressing.
One merged. Two's merged.
Caution. Caution.
Bogeyed out.
Check.
Bogeyed out again.
Bulldog, scram southwest. This is your last egress opportunity.
Fox 2.
Dark Star, Jackal, what's to my east? Is that Bulldog?
Jackal east.
Flash, good flash.
Sideboard enemy F-16.
Two more here.
Copy. The
Hi guy, hi guy.
Good flash.
Bulldog,
Merged.
Buddy Spike 196, 46, Angels
There's still
4.
one left. He's low.
Bulldog, Bogey Dope. I have a nail 16 to my 6.
Bulldog, you got a fuck ton to your 6 and 1 leaker between you and home base. Leaker is 242 for 45, 16. Enemy F-16, 19,000.
Stay broad at closest bandit.
Buddy spike, buddy spike.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
20 miles, your 6.
Cyborg, Jackal.
Lock.
Fox 2. Fox 2 F16.
Lock.
Bulldog, Bogeyed up again.
Fox 2.
Bulldog, you've got 1 group 20 miles to your north, 1 group 25 miles to your east.
Splash rifle.
Stay closest bandit.
Both of those.
Range.
20 miles.
Buddy spike, buddy spike.
Are they hot?
Yeah.
452, Sentry 1, nearest threat.
Buddy spike, buddy spike.
Ray gun 10,000.
6,000.
F16.
Hold on, fight 2, buddy spike.
Right. 4, let's get to steal 4.
Copy, I'm right with you, Rice. I think you're clear.
Got a visual, that's awesome.
Cyborg Jackal.
I have visual.
Target stated. Flow southwest.
Jackal.
Let's climb.
Here. Are those friendly?
Hey, this is Bulldog on Miller time. Miller time. Start retrograding west.
Pinging on north on friendlies.
Okay.
SBS.
I don't know who's commanding this shit show, but we're all leaving.
Declare C1033, 17,000.
1, you're up.
I don't think so. I lost him on deal.
Okay, flight reference.
21033 is Zipper 6 friendly. F4.
Reference
Bulldog
3.
4, Bogeyed up.
4, I can, 3, I can take
5 for 25.
aggressive 4, right. I have all my seekers.
And
You're very bad. I can't read you. 0 by 5.
18,000 beam.
Right, 2's passing 20,000. Sorry, I lost visual on you guys.
No problem. Let's flow.
Engaged by friendly.
250.
Roger. Bulldog's RTV.
I still have 6 seekers.
See somebody on my left. Climbing. Hey, 2 wiggle your wings. Sorry, 3 wiggle your wings.
I'm wiggling.
Okay, I think that might be 4.
4 is right beside me.
Oh, I don't know who this lone viper is then.
3, I have 6 heaters.
Oh yeah, 50.
Aggressive.
Yes, let's run, let's run. 15's not bad, let's run.
Bingo, it's got 2,700 pounds.
Copy. What's the distance to steer 3?
I'm 28 miles on steer 3.
Copy. We're 30 miles behind you.
Okay, 2's gonna slow down.
No, it's okay. Okay, we got 15s.
2's still clean. Buggered out for Bulldog.
Nearest threat, 100 for 20, track southwest, 18,000.
Cyborg 5-2, Sentry 1, nearest threat, drop 360, 2-2.
Maneuver hot.
Beaming, hostile print at 4s, 3 ship. Cyborg 5-4, Sentry 1, contact is friendly. Bulldog 4-1, Sentry 1, nearest threat, drop 100, 18,000. Hostile print, 4 ship.
2 wiggle wings.
2 wiggling.
Visual. Body lock. Body lock.
Why is it so quiet at the moment?
I think many are dead,
Bulldog bogeyed out.
and we're going home.
Bulldog, draw nearest threat, draw 110 for 22, track southwest.
So when I tested the RWR
Dark
thing,
Star Jackal, plug it up.
seems that only the aggressive F-16s
negative.
have the 29, and normal F-16s have
Jackal,
the
you're good
16.
for 50 miles.
So if I have AI F-16s,
Copy.
they'll show up as 16. I think that happened today.
Yeah, maybe they didn't replace all the squadron.
Yeah.
Cyborg 5-4, Sentry 1, contact is friendly.
The Dark Star declared 285 64,000.
285 60 4,000. Dragon, hostile print at 4s, 2 ship.
Two, 8, 5, 4,000, I bet nothing there.
Yeah, calling out a pair of Phantoms, but that should be enough factor.
Yeah, we're gonna go to steer 3, and then let's see what further.
Bulldog 4, nail 15, 340, status.
Those F-15s are 60 miles to your northwest.
Tracking. Say tracking aspect.
Merged with friendlies, no factor.
2's passing steer 3, headed to steer 1.
Copy. Let's head to steer 2.
Copy.
That should give us a nice approach. 4, let's turn right, reference steer 3. And let's start a descent.
2. Two's fencing out.
Copy. Dogster Cyborg, checking out. Tactical. Thank you. Flight push uniform 4. Cyborg 5, check. Cyborg 5, check.
I think I have the wrong uniform 4 as well.
Okay.
Cyborg 5, you're at approach. You're out some airspace, contact me at 30 miles.
Yes, we have Bir Hassana. Oh, that's the wrong air. Stand by. Ah, we have no no frequencies there. That's shit.
Altitude.
Oh, we don't have a landing frequency?
Altitude.
No.
Wait, is it a close one or the one?
So Bir Hassana, this is the one, the airfield on underneath the SA6. Two, are you over the airfield now?
Yep.
Copy.
Passing Steer 2 right now. Is that you guys behind me?
Yep.
I can't talk to tower, so I'm just gonna do overhead.
Yes, we'll do it overhead, and let's keep your eyes out.
Do you know if it's the left or right one way?
I've no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna take the right one then.
Let's take the right one. Cool. Well, let's turn left. Heading 200.
Yeah, I'm just waiting you to gain some distance from me, then everybody.
Cool. I will do a nice overhead.
Affirmative.
Overhead is good, so we can actually see and. Let's fence out.
So, you are going to brake right or brake left? I'm at your left side.
Brake right. Because it's 2 runways and we take the right one, so we're gonna brake to the right. So we don't brake over the other.
Copy, I will take the left one.
Bingo. Bingo.
Trees in the brake.
Shaft. Flare. Low. Out.
2-set brake.
Oh. 752 turning base, 3 gains full stop, runway 20 right.
It looks like we're going to have a nice parallel landing.
Two's on perch.
Sabuk 52 on final. Twist wheels down, right side, right lane, slow lane.
4 inbound left.
Sabuk 52 runway vacated.
Four is on the ground.
Yeah, so basically I think main man at that point was AI, so.
I see. Is this the target right here?
Yeah.
I'm on, yep.
Yeah.
So the Kafir scramble, did you notice those scramblers? I guess that's what Breland was calling out.
Brilliant was calling it out. We didn't see those as escort.
So Hydra is effectively the flight lead at this point.
Correct.
What's the AI doing? Flying over SAMs.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
And yeah, he's like, I'm hit. Ejecting.
Just fly like directly down 2 columns. It's a great tactic.
Here it goes.
Yay.
I believe I'm also flying over the man pads while I regress because I
You're a
don't
bit
have
slow.
attention in the HSC. Iris dropping 1 bomb.
That poor truck just driving across the runway. He's in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, it's just
balls. Who wants matzo balls?
yes, it's
Looking in its mirror.
It's just delivering the breakfast, the poor guy.
Yeah.
So you got 3 bombs off on the target.
Yeah.
Then the egress. Oh boy.
Did you go to that through that? Okay.
You guys
I'm not
knock
paying
the base out?
attention into.
That was marked on the map, Hydra.
Yeah. I'm not paying attention into HSC, and I
Oh.
realize I'm getting fired here.
Luckily, your AI flight lead got them to fire off all their missiles, so they weren't ready to kill you. It was a good.
Yeah. He was useful in some place.
Did you guys get the base knocked out? Also, hello.
Hey, Fritz.
I mean, we did, but BMS says otherwise.
We only have 3 bombs on target. So.
Yeah, you'd think it'd still show some damage instead of 100%, Strange.
Well, this F4 is right on our bot, and Darkstar is screaming at us, "You're merge. I'm like, he's on bot. I can't do anything.
Hey, turn around there, you're dead.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh boy.
Viper to the
Does he
rescue.
ever fire though?
Oh, nice. Who got the tally?
It's
here?
Batman.
That's me.
Batman, nice.
Nice kill.
Ah, nice kill.
Was that a
He's
smoker
not
or a
dead.
kill?
Oh,
He's
Batman.
just smoker.
Second engine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gunned him down.
Ah, you can.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
He dies.
Isn't that beautiful?
This time I just needed 2 seconds. In my last engagement, it was like a minute, and then I was killed.
That must be that F4, Gabriel, you were calling out.
Yeah, the MI6, yeah.
Yeah, I had to zoom in and look for a second because we had a lot of friendly F4s here as well,
Yeah.
so behind us.
Correct. That
Sorry.
was on our left-hand side now. Yeah.
Yeah, doing a strike.
So you just pulled some lead, got in plane, pulled some lead. Dead.
I used the working LCOS finally, or
Oh.
SLC, whatever
That's
it's
almost
called.
cheating.
Yeah, I got to use
So
that one
easy.
too.
Yeah, this time it was easy. My last engagement, it was like, it was perfect.
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm trying to slow it down.
Did it just hit Chaff?
Well, it's an aim 7. Eh?
No, I
And it's
beamed
also
the
running
guy,
very
so
slow.
he lost lock.
Thing's
Yeah.
too low on ground. It crashes on ground.
It's just it looks like it goes stupid off the rail.
Yeah, it went ballistic. And I got merged. At this point, I was tumbleweed. I didn't know what the other 2 guys are doing. I thought they already egressed and left me there. So we had some double kills here, double taps. He must have been fast.
Streak.
What's that?
Viper
It's always a good
5-1.
strategy here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good tactic to use. Stall out and
of flares.
I
Best
think
tactic.
he still believes he got the old flight model.
what?
0.09.
Oh, he's doing a
Did you get a
hammerhead.
gun skill here?
I thought I gunned him down, but I didn't.
That's a hammerhead. Oh my god.
Whew. It is, yeah. Stall fighting. It's not going to work so well in a missile environment.
Yeah,
Also
this
not
is-
against. Oh man.
He just disintegrated in the air.
Yeah.
Atomized.
You know, I was
Boom, boom.
expecting him to smoke and go down, and he just disappeared in a fireball. There was nothing left.
But the other guy was smoking, was he? Or was he still...
He wasn't smoking. He was stunning. I didn't know that you guys hit him, and I just finished him off.
No, this one he means.
Yeah,
I didn't hit him. I
He
shot
wasn't
2
smoking.
Limas on him, but he...
And 2 didn't get any hits with a gun?
No.
No.
Oh.
Boom.
That finished him off, right? No?
I think so. Oh, it didn't.
2 engines, 2 lives.
Okay, so this was the smoker.
He's
That was the
stalling.
smoker, yeah. And we left him.
Wait. What? Okay, I have to watch this in real time. He's doing 160 knots in a Phantom.
That's pretty slow.
And he seems to have no trouble turning the nose around.
You know, they got great nose authority at 160 knots.
He is turning with 10 degrees a second.
Yeah,
That
that
is
seems a little high,
much.
but
It's the bent wings. You know?
That is that F-16. Okay.
all right. Sorry. Which way is north? This way is north. Okay. So you guys are running out.
They are coming from Ramon, those F-16s, aren't they? Can we see that? Or
I think they are. Yeah.
okay.
Well, that's a problem.
It was an audacious strike, but failed to knock out the base. The Israelis are still operational.
Yeah.
All right. How do we want to see this? Do we want to like switch between flights?
Yeah, I think you should, because this was
okay.
egress.
So we should. All right. So I guess we'll just do the south. Is this the first time you got engaged, Paladin, or whatever
Yeah.
your flight was?
Bulldog.
Bulldog. Okay. So yeah, what's the context here? I guess they were turning northwest towards the middle lane, and then they decided to commit into you.
So our Steer 6 is right where we are right now, and now they're within commit range, so we commit on them. So I commit on this front guy, and then I tell 2 and 3 to call a sort. I don't know if they ever sorted, but I'm sorted on this first guy. Oh, 2's going. Oh, 2.
I saw these guys on the left. Sorry, I thought they were merged with
I
you.
love you. Okay. So
sorry.
anyway, so I'm going in. 2 Fox 2's on the. Oh, he fired at me. I didn't realize that. Shit. Okay.
Flare. Very flare.
Oh man.
That
It helps.
That's a joust.
It helps to be doing Mach 1.3. And then everything gets decoyed. Sounds about right.
Cool.
Why 2 sidewinders?
More kills.
They don't call them hiddles.
Even the SA3 is large.
Yeah, I didn't see that SAM launch. That's interesting. So I think I thought that this guy was running me down, or I thought this guy was running me down. So I told 2 to clear my 6, or 3 rather.
Oh, there's also.
Oh, Zipper is shooting those AIM-7s.
Come on, they hit.
Another. Yeah, I mean AI chased him down. Wow, how fast was that missile? Oh.
Yeah.
He bled off all the energy defending against me.
Yeah.
So this is where, like, I'm back in now, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Because I saw one of these guys get splashed.
Oh, BS right inside.
Oh boy.
Traffic? No.
I think one flare is enough to. No, he's just not able to turn. Oh no, it's just way. Wait, what? It like never tracks BS at all. I'm so confused.
It does a little turn at the last second and tries to kill him.
Yeah, and now run out.
Oh yeah.
So he lead turning
Yeah,
in.
BS just turns away, and
Yeah.
he can't turn. It like goes out of the field of view or something. Yeah.
Yeah. This must be out of yeah.
Sorry guys, got it checked early. See you.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, see you, Richie.
Oof, BS. Gotta be faster, man. Gotta be faster. Oh, you're good. Okay, sorry. So what happened here? So that's all going on, and you're still flowing out, Kraus?
Yeah. So like keep in
Yeah.
mind, like I had a spike. He was no one's talking except for me, right? So I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So I turn back in, and then I see this is what I see these guys dancing around, and I think right here BS calls a fox too, or it's right, maybe it's after this. So at this point, I wasn't sure if the guy behind him was a bandit or not. To the north, not north, whatever the direction that is.
This
North.
or
Yeah, no, this
northeast,
guy, this guy, I wasn't sure if that was BS or if this was BS.
Yeah.
So I'm just.
Wait, did this guy survive that hit?
Just bunzing in there.
Yeah, he's a smoker.
Okay.
It's hard. Like VID is a bitch with F-16s, right?
Yeah.
Unless they turn their fingernails too.
Yeah.
Looks like more imps. Those F4s are driving them away from you guys. So you probably get VID here on your wingman.
Yeah, so I committed into him again. No comm, right? So I committed into him, and then I was like, all right, everyone flow to steer 5. So I'm telling him to flow out.
Ooh.
I'm really surprised that F-16 didn't engage on us.
Yeah.
We had
Did you
no idea.
see him, Hydra?
Yeah, I
wait.
see. I believe it's the group I called on Dark Star, and he said Bulldog or Cyborg or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had no idea.
No.
No 16 on RWR. We didn't know.
Yeah, you guys are pretty stripped right here. But you managed to rejoin.
This is where I told 3 to kill this low guy, and then I lost visual on 3. I think
There's 2 guys there. The closer guy, I think it's the low guy.
He's AGL4.
He landed, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he is down 35 knots.
I was looking at the higher
Is
guy
there a
further away.
runway
I never
there?
saw that guy.
No.
He's just waiting in the terrain? Oh my god.
I've
this
never
guy's
seen that
mean.
before.
Just waiting his turn. Huh?
HL4. I mean, that's just it's the gear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that on Falcon Online one time. It's hilarious.
Well, I did it multiple times, but I've never seen it AI doing it. Interesting.
Okay, so that guy runs cold out of your lane, and then you sort on this another F-16.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was. I wasn't sure if this was the second. Because there's 2 of them. I didn't know the first guy landed on the ground, so I was trying to find the second guy.
Nose on, nose off.
Just trying to get PID right here.
I think he's locked on somebody else. Eh?
He's fucked, is what he is.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a really
uh,
Russian doctrine, eh? Shoot 2 missiles. Pretty Russian.
So when I have low fuel, I'm trying to maximize kills and then just get out. Like right now, I think I'm like 2,800 pounds or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are right there, so that mimic is good.
Did anything else happen? You guys RTB'd?
That's it.
All right. Who next?
Well, Sven Lane, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds
Simon.
good. Who was the flight lead? Is it Gump?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I think this is the beginning. Yeah.
Yep, we're screaming because we're a little bit late. And then we do a couple of circles. Nothing's really going on in our lane. Hearing tons of shit over uniform right now.
We were getting 16 nails from the northern lane, but we know you guys had it, so we didn't turn north.
Yeah. So the first couple of circles were good. And then I see some shit going on to the south. So I'm looking there and I got 16, I think, nails to the south and to the north. But I was closer to the south. So this is all good.
Oh yeah.
He got fired on.
I was defending that.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Phantom, the lone Phantom, which is on his own, fired it.
Because I got a missile.
And 7 inches.
Missile
That's
on
10
it.
miles
Super
or something.
long. Let's see. It's like I think it's longer than that.
Maybe 50
Whoop.
miles or something. Yeah. Oh, 20.
Yeah,
21.
about 21 miles.
Yep, got a launch warning, and I'm not
Yeah.
sure how close this dude is. Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then Bracey's actually like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm on the deck." Like, "Where are you? What are you doing?" Defending on the deck. Okay, cool. So we.
Did you like say Fox 1 and like defending Fox 1 or something like that?
No, I just said I'm out defensive or something like that.
Okay.
And I was trying to say I got a launch, but nobody, like, our Victor was too muddy.
You got it. I saw your flares and chaff, so
yeah,
it was very obvious what you were doing.
So I don't.
That's
I guess
three.
Racey's trying to go hot. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm seeing 16s out ahead of me. Probably. Can you? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
see this
seeing
fur
that
ball
shit
down
go
here.
down. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'm too close to the south lane.
The SA3 is actually useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
3 and the 6, I think, worked.
The 6er.
Until it didn't.
Yeah. So I end up pulling this guy from the south lane.
Okay, well that's a great, potentially a great way to, because you're just picking off a singleton here.
But only that I had no idea that he was there.
Oh.
But yeah, we didn't know that
it was too low.
he was following us. Yeah, 3,000.
600 knots.
Did you get a merged call or anything?
Nope.
Oh, he's pulling.
Oh my gosh.
So now, at this point, I think we're all seeing a 16. Maybe not. Maybe I see a blip of a 16 on the RWR to the 6 o'clock.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we have no fucking idea that I guess there other than spotting nail.
Oh, the SA6 drove him off.
Yeah, he's defending SA6.
Thank you,
The dark
SA6.
star. See this guy?
Boom.
Boom. Nice kill, as I say.
Yeah.
So at this point, I don't think anybody knows where anybody is in my flight. Stevie.
No. So I called out to retrograde to some steer point. And by pure chance, Close Call and I are doing the right thing. So we end up in perfect formation. Look at that.
Racy.
I
saw him here.
Actually,
Yeah, actually, you said me to egress steer point 4, so we were actually know each other that we are going to meet at steer point 4.
Yeah, but we had no visual, so.
So.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, if you rewind a little bit, I'm seeing these two flying in formation, and I can't tell. I'm looking at them with my eyeball, and I can't tell. Obviously, I'm looking at the underside of them. I should have known by that formation that they were enemies, right?
Why? Oh, just
because they were a formation flying like perfectly.
Yeah.
It was quite before. It was a little bit before that.
And they all had
Thank you.
they all had center tanks. Did you realize that? The bad guys all had center tanks, center lines, single center line.
Probably because they were air to ground strike.
Yeah, we also had center line tanks.
Okay,
Stevie, so
we did as well, but we had, yeah.
No AFF, no problem. Does he have a center line tank? Shoot him!
So I'm fixated on these guys, trying to figure out who they are. And I'm just like, okay, I'm getting too close to the north now, so I'm going south. Or maybe out to the west. Ricey dives in on an F4 down there way prior to this.
No, it was friendly. It was a friendly F4.
Yeah, did you VID?
No, I did not shoot. Yeah, that was the F4 I saw, the one that's currently dodging.
Did you see the fingernails or something?
Well, I saw that he turned cold on another F-16, so I assumed that was it was a friendly F4.
Yeah.
Ooh, he fired at me.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that dude shoot at you?
No.
Here you see me reacting to him. I think I had him on the RWR, so I react because we are on a hot leg, and there's no need for me to go there. So I was actually trying to find him. Didn't see him, obviously. I had no idea of that. No, he's
What
been
is
on
he
my
even
nose.
firing at?
No, I didn't see him. I didn't see him.
Yeah.
He fired.
He's pretty low.
Yeah. So now, at this point, I'm kind of realizing that north and south are in trouble if there's F-16s
And
up
this
there.
is the point that where me and Steve started dogfighting.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to the north. We'll get to the north in a moment.
Yeah, he see us dogfighting
Okay,
each
actually,
other.
this is when you. Oh.
I'm
Okay,
actually
here.
hearing this on Victor, I think.
Yeah, I was asking which one is a hostile, and then they're both. It's 3 and
I mean,
4.
I was shouting, "Don't dogfight me! Don't dogfight me!"
So I see that those three, and I'm like, okay, these are my guys. Let's go back and regroup here.
The stupid ones are
And
mine.
And then Stevie's like, I'm rocking my wings. What's that?
Yeah,
What'd you say, Stevie?
I'm rocking my wings. So you can see him. But one bit earlier, close call. My wingman. Oh, brake left, and I broke left.
That was actually, yeah.
Huh?
Pretty much behind. Actually, it was nearly.
Where was that?
Yeah, it was just a friendly.
It's a second ingress. I mean, actually, Ricey turned like just a bogey, and I was scared out of shit.
Yeah, and it's good and it's cool, and I rather break one time too often, and have good comms. So that was.
It was
actually. So here it gets a bit. This is total chaos now.
Yeah, can we come back to this later? Because I think, yeah, because multiple flights, have already. I mean, I guess we can watch it, but.
No, let's pause it. The suspense is good.
Yeah, okay, we'll come back to it here.
Yeah,
later.
after,
Let's go back to the north and watch, because that will come back to this and Viper at the same time. So, okay. We'll go back earlier. Okay, so here we come. All right, so yeah, so this was our. So we came in. We were in a 5-mile trail. We did one spin to get to the counter-rotating distance, and then single F-16 kind of stripped out an attack group. So they went cold and dragged them to us, and then we saw this guy turn cold. So then I told Static to sort on that guy, I think, and I monitored this guy. I didn't realize he turned in. And I'm unable to get a tonier to fire, so I just come off. And then I didn't realize that this went to the joust at the time. Yeah, I didn't realize that 2 was, or that 4 was merged here.
Yeah, he shot a Papa head-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's unlikely to work. I don't think any of the SA6s hit anything on our side. Maybe one of them did.
Yeah, let's. Oh, it missed. So close.
Yeah. Well, we'll watch that in a sec here when we're done with the ACM.
Flares static.
Oh, the flares saved her there.
So you have a visual he fired at you?
Ape called it. Everyone was
Oh,
firing.
okay. Because it's like...
Yeah, I think I turned around. I think Static was saying comms like emerged or something at that point. I'm like, oh shit. So I turn around to get an eyes on and I see a missile launch.
Sweet.
Because
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
he's
I didn't know
probably
who
unable
was.
to see the
Yeah.
enemy at this point, so he wouldn't see the launch.
Yeah. Now this looks like a terrible shot.
Not a terrible, but a dangerous one.
Well, yeah, that made therefore terrible. When do I take the shot? Wait, this is the enemy?
Where's the fucking
My-
enemy? Huh?
Okay, sorry. I tried to send enemy, but I'm terrible at attack view.
Yep.
You're doing good, Abe. Practice. Just practice.
Wow, I didn't. I have to look at the footage there. That's scary. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's static, so good thinking.
So did you also say flare for your missile tier to the static?
No.
Because it's like pretty close.
I didn't see Static, I don't think. I'm not
okay.
sure how, but or it didn't look that close when I fired. Like I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, if you were to see the static that close, you wouldn't even fire, right?
Yeah, I would like to think so. Okay. Anyway.
That's okay.
Okay. Are you aware of that incoming threat?
I'm not. I guess Static is. So I was also surprised here to hear a Fox 2 call.
Wow, the usage of flares is
Yeah.
very good. One more. Oh, he's doing the maneuver. One more.
Yeah, so I look over my shoulder here and I see someone shooting flares and Static calling Fox. And
Yeah, at some point I wake up to that fact as well too. I turn around and look, and then, but I think this is a guns kill here.
Yeah, he was on. No, he was out of flares and just ejected.
Wasn't right here.
Nice.
Bandit's slow. What, 100 knots?
Yeah.
Don't need much lead if it's doing 100 knots.
Put the pepper on the cockpit.
Exactly.
Brutal streak.
Nice kill.
Yeah.
Got some aggressive typing there, close call.
Sorry, let me check it again.
It's okay. You just hear you typing over the mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Okay, so then what happens here? So then you guys, second element sees.
Bam in the head.
Shoots him in the face. Nicely done.
Gonna take off, guys. See you probably Monday.
Bye-bye,
Yes.
Mailman.
Ciao.
Have a good one,
Bye.
Mailman.
Take it easy.
All right, so then we just reset back to our regroup point. Wow, SA6 is just whiffing constantly.
Uh-huh.
And so then, okay. Then we see this guy. So I realize that this is a bad situation here. You asked me to go in first on this
Because I'm out of
group.
flares.
Yeah, and
Fact which becomes relevant later.
Yeah. Wow, the 3 didn't even do anything there.
No.
Detonated midair.
They're all useless.
Yeah, so I realize this one is no factor. And
I'm watching these guys.
And I asked you to just monitor them. I guess I didn't realize how close you are to me.
We're 4 miles?
Okay.
Yeah, a little close. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you're perfect actually. You're 5 miles. Like maybe a little bit, more closer to 10 than 5 might be ideal for this kind of fighting. I don't know. Because it's not like we're going up against big 21s and big 23s. So maybe having more separation would be good. I'm not sure, but at this point, I decide I'm getting spiked from the north and have very little SA, so I just decide to run. I'm not able to get a tone and fire. At 7 miles, I start to split S. And then I'm hoping that you guys can clear our 6. And
I am too. So right now I'm sweeping. I get
I'm not being. I need to be more specific here, but if I say I'm out and we're in a situation like this, I'm expecting
wingman to come.
My wingman to like try to like go into survival mode.
Yeah, because Static, I think you asked 2, should I press, or 4, should I press? And
yeah,
Abe's like, no, get the fuck out of there. So meanwhile, I'm like, I've got this guy, I think, in the center of my HUD. I'm trying to get tone, and it's just not biting. And I should have turned around like 3 miles ago. But at that distance, I'm like, well, we're fucked. So I hit the cans, slice out.
So, I mean, I think I should have probably made the call to run earlier.
Probably. Or we should have intuited that.
I was like, okay, the SAMs are up. I can see them defending SAMs. They're probably going to try to kill our SAMs. That was my thought process. Like, maybe we can save
I look over my shoulder here, and I just see Chin turn into a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that helps me figure out which Viper's the friendlies. None of them.
Yeah.
So at this point, Static and Chin are dead. You and I are running out. And I'm just full burners trying to run out west. And I don't want to turn around here because I think that's certain death.
That is certain death. You can't turn around here.
Uh-huh. But then this guy shoots at me. I look over my shoulder and I see a plume and put max G on it. And the missile misses, but I see it like whiz by me with still a lot of speed. I don't know.
It's barely any closure on you at that point.
Yeah, but the smoke trail.
Hard to tell, yeah.
Yeah. So
Did you? No.
I'm between a rock and a hard place, and I should have just kept running. I was opening, but I didn't know that.
Right.
Yeah, so at this point I turn in and I think I say, okay, I can try to turn in, but I'm going to die.
No, here you say missile launch flare, and I say I don't have any, and then you say, oh, and then I explode.
Jesus, you got 3 missiles.
Yeah. So then I'm like, oh boy, this is bad. I turned in to try to. I don't know if I said that out loud, but I definitely thought it. If I turn in here to support you, I'm gonna die. I can't get a tone here or anything. I don't think. So I just run, and then.
Careful, he comes.
Yeah. So I think we've seen everything else, all the other action that's happened up to this point, right? For every other flight.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Well, if we miss something, we can go back at the end. But I think this is everything. So So here, I should have been more specific. When Breland said Jackal 5-3, so I thought that was enough to clue you into the fact that it was only me running. But I should have said something more, Streak. I'm sorry. Because you asked if...
Yeah, I was just counting and saying, okay, 2 behind. That's the Jackal flight.
Yeah, I should have said I'm down to 1 ship or something like that, or I'm singleton running defensive. So I was still spiked this whole time, but I guess that guy was chasing me.
And just turn 90 degrees just to see what is coming.
Yeah, sorry. We're doing...
Okay.
Yeah, that was totally chaotic. I did an offset, but there was a leaker from the middle lane. He actually came out of a huge dogfight.
Okay.
I was not expecting him.
Yeah.
Exactly from this fight.
Yeah, the
And
target selection logic is so bizarre.
I think I'm locked on the guy at 17,000, not on the lower guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
Unseen entry.
Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, they all
And
just...
a second one. Oh my god.
Yeah, we were doomed at this point. It was 5 against 2.
They sandwich you.
And there were like 6 F-15s coming.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think you're doomed at this point. I mean, you are, but if I had communicated that that these were all hostile, I think you would have dove in, killed these, and could have gotten out at least long enough for me to try to clear your 6 and drive them defensive. But I think we could have done much better here. So I'm sorry for
I think what we
miscommunication.
can do for the future is that we don't jam, because the enemies are jamming all the time.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily have to jam. It doesn't give us much advantage.
The M7s would be the only reason.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So what happened to Batman down here? Oh.
No, actually, what happened? Look what happened. I fucked it up. I mean, I knew that I would die at some point because I missed the first missile with this guy, and then I got into some shitty gunnery practice at 200 knots, and my RWR was screaming, and I couldn't miss the guy. I was like 10 feet behind his tailpipe.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
So that was the first gunshot, and I missed.
When the
And
enemy fills the windscreen.
Yeah, he filled my complete HUD, but I still couldn't hit him. This was pathetic.
It's the closure, probably.
And wait,
That makes it hard.
I pulled the trigger now and squeezed it, and I hit him actually, but it wasn't enough.
That's too bad. Winged him.
And look at my speed. I mean, and I have a guy behind me
Oh
shooting me.
shit. Oh, you're dead.
But
no.
it's not the guy who killed me. Actually, it was his wing.
Overshoots.
Yeah, you're way too slow for him.
You
I'm
got
the third guy. Okay.
I hit him again, and he was smoking. And I said, "No, I have to finish him. This will be my last act in this mission." And I did.
Yes. Cool.
So I'm shooting. You don't see the bullets; they're missing. And after like ages, I finally hit him.
I mean, he's dodging.
No, he's not doing anything. Now he's dead. And I'm hard locked by 2 guys now. So I say, okay, now let's take care of the other 2 guys, and then a missile comes and boom.
Oh. Who shot the missile? Oh.
That one.
This is... Are you already dead here, Streak? Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think
I'm hanging
you're already...
in the apex.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he came up... Oh, he hit you with an
I
M9
want to
and then
see what
finished you off with guns? Sorry, do you want to control or you...
No. You're doing fine.
Okay. So you shoot at this guy who's really slow and confused. And then... And you turn... that way. Oh, and that gets your wingman.
God.
I wish our SA2 did something, because this was within the SA2 WES, and on the ingress it could have engaged at least one of the fighters.
Yeah, so I was spiked this whole time. So you see I'm still flowing here. I'm still spiked with an F-16.
The spike
Gotta love
range
that
was
bug.
really long.
Yeah, but I think it was just the bug where I got I didn't get the packet that told me that I was no longer spiked or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to reset your RWR.
Yeah, well, I did that eventually, but it took me too long to realize that you guys were dying in the meantime.
Fucking bitch. He fired a missile and he's gunning streak.
Yeah. Oh, it got 2? Oh, right there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Then I turn around.
Better to eject than drink coffee at the bar. Huh?
True.
Trying to save somebody.
So I guess I see Batman dying. I'm too far to support.
Yeah, they have great tactics because they are just doing brackets and then coming from below.
How did so many of them die? Confused here. So I guess those two just left? And then one of them flew into the ground? Oh.
That's not typical.
He's trying to gun you. He's trying to kill your wreck, Batman.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
The fine.
Getting greedy.
Oh, does it count as a kill still?
Yeah.
I'm alive. I'm just on a parachute.
He is earlier at the ground and you're wrecked. Yeah.
You maneuver killed 2 of them.
Look, I ejected late. That was good. So this is how you can kill them. Just
Okay, so the
eject.
rest of them. So I was really confused how there is only 1 left here after seeing that on. Okay, so these 2 went off to go attack Cyborg.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm watching that Viper smack into the ground right ahead of me, I think.
Yeah. Did you see the 2 coming at you?
Yeah, I
No,
was watching that too. I didn't see the 2 until they got on my 6.
Yeah, I didn't see the 2. So you're
That was
saying
my
once
last
you
Polaris right there. I'm not getting a tone. I finally get a tone at 1 mile, which I mean is too close.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go back and watch. Maybe I didn't have my AIM-9 cooled or something. So some very poor BFM. On my part. Finally get the corner. And I realize he's going vertical, so I'm pulling in for a shot here. And then I have a beautiful gun solution with this with a pipper right over him, and then as soon as I pull the trigger, just wait for it. Yep. Dodged it.
It just
Perfect jink.
Just AI things.
90 degrees jink. Yeah. How does he know?
Right when you pull the right lead angle somehow.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I come over the top, and I'm like, he's really going aggressively for the ground there, and he looks fast. I'm not gonna follow him down. And then he flies right into the ground.
You hit the cockpit, so that is good.
Sure, we'll say that. Okay, anyway, let me go back here. So what happened in Cyborg at this point? So this is, I think, where we left off with Cyborg.
No, I think it was... Oh, yeah.
Was it before this?
Oh, yeah.
It was really confusing in the center lane because with the new 436 RWR, we're getting spikes from the north and the south. So we're constantly having F-16s from every direction.
Wait, what's new about the RWR?
They changed it so that it's not very determinate about the range to the target. So you're going to get inner ring nails before they are actually within 20 miles.
I see.
Just like the real stuff.
Real as it gets.
Right. Now also the direction off by 40 degrees, then you are in business.
Okay, yeah, we saw this because I remember Ricey going up and then turning off
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I find Stevie. He rocks his wings, and I'm following him.
Oh, wrong button.
I have no idea where 2 and 4 are.
There's the rocking of the wings. Oh, sees them.
So I know there's shit going on down up to the northwest there.
Oh, I see.
So I just called Stevie. I'm blowing to the west, I think. And I can't tell.
Did you guys pick these up?
Yeah, I think
No,
I'm
I was
visual.
looking at that low F-16 that you shot.
Oh.
And
Am I visual these two dudes? I can't remember. Or tally.
Well, they're way higher.
Yeah,
And
they're
these
high.
guys
Oh man.
I'm probably not
over
looking
the
up
top
there.
over me.
Basically, I'm using my RWR to try to find F-16s. That's what I'm doing right now.
I mean, they're not that harmful. They're just practice information flying.
It's a nice bracket. Split.
Vertical.
Unbelievable.
But you start turning maneuvering here hard, which is good.
Yeah, so it's one low, one high.
Yeah. I don't know where Ricey is. Don't know where close call is. I think I see jets, and I'm trying to figure out
It
whether
was
they're
right
friendly.
here when I saw the missile launch. And
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Players are hungry here.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh,
Bites
yeah.
off on a flare.
Yeah.
Nice defense. Did you see him? No.
Mm.
Wait, what happened with Gump over here? So, well, meanwhile. Okay, so you see this bandit?
I see everybody, but I don't know who's who. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Until
that is the problem.
Dudes,
Going
he
into
starts
the ground?
Yeah, and
No, he's.
you finally
That
see a
guy starts
guy, and
shooting,
then you
yeah.
realize, no, that's a friendly.
Man, what's with these AIM-9s going stupid off their rails when the AI fires them like that? I've done that several times.
So
Oh!
I'm seeing this fly by my jet. I'm like, okay, bad guy
That's a
right
bandit.
there. Yep. So I tried to call something here. I think I tried to call,
Hey,
but
what are
everybody
they
was talking.
doing? What's that rolling?
Right, he's
What's what? Sorry?
towards you.
He's trying to get into. I think this, yeah. You mean the AI?
Yeah. I mean, it's just rolling its jet all the way.
I think it's time to get into
Left
plane.
to right. He's trying to get the perfect constellation. I know
Yeah.
that, but
So I finally get
Oh.
tally of this guy.
Oh god.
That was a mistake.
Oh yeah.
okay, so this was a mistake because Stevie just called committing on an F-16, and I see this F-16 pull up on to get a gun solution, so I fire.
Oh, you thought I
yeah.
was. Oh, you thought I was the low
I
guy.
thought that was you, and I see that you didn't get. I didn't see the explosion until I fired. So
Yeah. So I shouldn't have pulled up there. I probably should have just kept weaving back and forth until I was fast enough to like actual turn with the dude.
Yeah, going high is risky when you're in a guns west because it makes the gunshot a lot easier.
Or I'm the high guy.
Fast.
Difficult split-second decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so what got? Oh, I see. So close call came in and killed him. Nice.
No, I didn't kill him. Stevie did.
Oh, Stevie did. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice, Stevie.
At every moment when I got a clean shot, I saw a rocket
Can you get a
coming
better
behind
angle? Can
me.
you get a better angle on that Fox 2 right there?
Yeah,
Let's
no,
see how
the moment I shot.
close call came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere probably.
Yeah, you're.
That's a clear avenue of fire. You cannot see him.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
There.
legit. By the time he's in the field of view of the missile, it's like, or in your field of view, it's like parallel to close call. So then you're just down to one bandit, and I finally am seeing this and trying to come help you guys. I asked Breland like, who's east of me, and he's like, it's a furball. I'm like, oh, it must be Cyborg.
Right.
This was the second miss ID.
No.
I couldn't ID the close call because he had his bombs to me, and sorry, his underneath the side of his jet somewhere here. Oh, it doesn't actually show the guns, but
Stevie gets a nice aim 9 shot. Of course, it misses. Well, that better hit.
Oh.
Nice.
There it is.
Is he still flying? No, ejected. Okay. Yeah, so I just came by to see that happen.
Yeah, then we probably re-egressed.
Yep. Then these guys paralleled us home.
They coming up on your RWR at all?
No.
That was the 15th over there.
They never turned in on us though, or maybe they did. But
how about this guy when he was?
I mean, I had 16s everywhere. I didn't have the RWR fix, so
okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I was so tumbleweed that I believed that there were friendly F-16s, and now looking at it, there were none.
Ah.
There were no.
Yeah, that's why I said there was.
Not
We were
just-
getting F-16s from the north and south lanes, even though they
Oh,
were
yeah,
like
it's
20,
because-
30 miles away.
Yeah, you can see. You can see now it's because they pushed everybody back. Because we
I
were.
thought Abe was Gump for the longest time. As I egressed.
Stevie, you might be right. There's Warhawk 7. Warhawk 7 is AI.
Okay.
Those are F-16s just north. Yeah. You might have seen those.
I don't know, it's just really difficult.
Yeah.
How did I end up so far in front of you? I think I got climbed up to altitude. Did you guys hear me transmit on guard? At the end?
No.
Low on fuel?
Sorry?
Were you low on fuel?
No, but I didn't hear any callouts on tower, so
Okay, yeah.
I switched to
Yeah.
guard.
No.
All right. Anything else you want to see? Did I miss anything?
Oh, close call. You went with Ricey, and then you took the left runway. Or what?
Yeah, I took the left runway.
Why?
Just wanted to do a parallel landing.
Okay. Cool.
There's nothing special.
Doesn't BMS always have you land on the fat runway?
We had no call, so we decided to take the right one.
Yeah, I mean that makes more sense. For sure. Except then I realize as I'm crossing, I realize you're landing. I'm like, oh boy.
I saw you.
It says I landed after you, but we landed at the same time. No, I landed with Ricey.
Yeah, you were with Ricey all the time.
I thought that was.
Yeah.
I thought that was you.
You know, I thought that Ricey was way ahead of us, and then I went in and I called the brake, and after me, Ricey called the brake and said, "Okay, something's wrong here."
When you guys do the brake, are we supposed to brake off the end of the runway or from the center line?
So as number one, I usually brake earlier so that the others don't have to go too far. Because as
Brake when you're like
if I'm at the number one, I'm braking at the end. That you're gonna brake somewhere over the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, at some point you lowered, then I mistake you with Ricey. I see.
What was scary was when we took off and we had inner ring SA2s.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh, these are the good guys.
Yeah.
You're not used to it. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Oh, 29s. Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, you're just going around the other direction. Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't really get a wind check, but there's other ways to get the winds.
It's the OX.
What's happening over here? Is that Bulldog? Did they come from a different base?
That's a keyboard.
Yep, keyboard.
Yeah,
I was
also
blind
base is
on
10 miles west.
on my leader, so I thought he was already landed. Didn't know there was second air base there.
Yeah, you landed on the alternate. That's also good.
All right. Anything else that we missed?
No.
No.
All good.
How many ships did we lose?
Well, how many ships landed?
Correct.
So I counted 6, maybe. Keyboard
Yeah.
7.
So let's see. That's 3 from that flight. 3 from Cyborg. Me. Is there anyone else? Oh, Hydra. No. So we. So I think 10 landed.
6, 7, 8. 8 landed.
Only 8?
Yeah.
Are you sure? So 3 from Cyborg landed, right? Everyone except for Gump.
Yep.
And then
You landed.
everyone in Bulldog landed.
That's
and
true.
I landed. So that's 7. Right? Right. So 3 from Cyborg, 3 from Bulldog, 1 from Jackal. That's 7. And then Warhawk had 3 land. Right?
3.
So
That is 10.
yeah. So that's 10.
Yeah. Okay, 10.
And then I don't think we should count Mailben's AI loss, but
Not bad at all.
Good.
let's see. Like that was pretty frustrating that the SA6s in the north just didn't do anything.
No. Well, they were active, but they missed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because AI versus AI. When AI versus human, they are pretty fucking scary.
Yeah.
I gotta run, guys. Thanks for the flight.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Bye-bye,
See you
Righty.
later.
Yeah,
Rising.
see you in Monday. Bye.